Now, as Kenya transitions towards the digital highway, concerns abound over the insatiable demand for personal data that has led to selling of information by rogue controllers and processors. To counter this, the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner is calling for caution, abundant caution among Kenyans. Before disclosing any personal information, one is required to question what the data will be used for and for how long. Data processors and controllers are also required to ensure compliance so that the data in their possession is not compromised.
Technical questions, and we appreciate them. We reject back.
In its third phase of public engagement forums on data privacy, the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner team was in Kitui County. Here, Kenyans raised concerns over how safe their personal data is in view of recent events.
Due to poverty index, I think people are tempted to give their information like the world coin.
When you walk into any building, whether government or private, you leave your ID there, you leave your contacts there. How are you going to ensure these institutions, whether private or public, do not misuse that data?
The Office of the Data Protection Commissioner clarifying that the matter was still under investigation.
Don't give out your personal data, and especially even sensitive personal data, if you do not know what that person that you're giving is going to do with that data. Because when we start our investigations or when we're investigating into complaints, we ask the complainant, ulipeana?
We give out information, and still we even don't lead on terms and conditions. We just click it. We don't know what we have certified those social accounts to use that information for. If you are giving out information, just give the information that is relevant.
The Office of the Data Protection Commissioner reporting that out of the over 3,000 complaints on data breach received so far, 80% involve digital credit providers.
A data subject has the right to have their personal data erased if the personal data is no longer necessary for the purpose which it was originally collected. The second one is if the data subject withdraws their consent.
Last evening I was receiving some greetings from my friend, but on a strange number. But when I look at the photo attached on WhatsApp, it belongs to a friend. I think many of you have received such.
Digital superhighway and creative economy is at core of the government agenda. Therefore, there is need to put in place safeguards that will protect processing of personal data.
In an era where data is considered the new gold, the Office of the Data Protection Commissioner is reminding Kenyans that part of their mandate and responsibility is to ensure that their personal data does not end up in the wrong hands. Nancy Okware, reporting for Prime Edition, Kitui County.